Hello everyone and welcome back to another instance of our Fire Emblem Three Houses playthrough. Azure Moon 100% all night classes, which means every single one of the blue lines is going into a night type master classes, Black Knights, Holy Knights, and so on and so forth. We are going to continue where we left off, which was in the middle of chapter 10. We had just received Professor rank A+, so we can now have 3 battles per week, which is good because we need to finish a ton of paralogues. So that's going to be our goal for this evening, trying to get a bunch of paralogues done, to get through as much as chapter 10 as we can. And then I think in chapter 11 we will only have 1 battle week, so we're gonna have to be very, very careful that we get everything done in time. Alright, so here we are. We have a rare monster sighting, so we could theoretically make use of that. But first I want to see how many battles we have left. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... This one we can actually leave until after the time skip because it's got a really long expiry date. So I got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That means we're going to need 4 weeks of battle. Yeah. That's a lot. That is a lot of battling, so we're really gonna have to work on that as soon as possible and get as much done as possible. What is the meal event that we have in this week? We have the inter-house reception. Oh, that's actually good. We can use that to farm support with the few people that we have not yet recruited, which would be... Hang on, let me see. That would be Linhard, Benedetta, and Lysithia. All of whom have their paralogues post-time skip, so they are not as urgent to get to, but I still want to recruit them obviously before the time skip, because after... It's going to be our last chance, either this chapter or next chapter, so we really need to work on that. Okay, I think for now, what we're going to do is we're going to ignore the rare monster sighting, because there will still be rare monster battles after the time skip, where we can get the items that you can get from the rare monster battles. So we're just going to focus on paralogues for now. And let's see which one we are actually going to do first. Do we have any supports left to watch? Lawrence. I'm gonna leave that one alone for now. I'm gonna watch it whenever it pops up. Let me just go through my inventory, make sure I have everyone properly prepared for the battles. Okay. Dimitri has his battalion vantage. Yes, he does. Awesome. Alright. Marketplace. Replenish. Nope. Repair. I think everybody should still be looking okay because we just repaired stuff recently. Yeah, that's all good. Oh, whoops. What do we have in terms of silver shield, talisman shield, knowledge gems? I think what we can actually do, instead of giving him the blue lion brooch, is give him the talisman shield, because that will add resilience, which is good for him. She doesn't need a healing staff, but we can give that to Mercedes actually. Make her healing more effective. And then she can get the March Ring. And Ingrid can get the Blue Lion Brooch. Okay. Hey Hans, how's it going? Yes, the mature audience's warning is there because I curse like a fucking sailor. especially when a game stresses me out. So that is solely there entirely for language. And hello, Melgardian. Also, I do have a few games in my library that are not necessarily safe for 13-year-olds. Like not like obviously super hardcore stuff, but still I'll be like, maybe if you're 13-year-old, don't watch that. I do have, for example, Mortal Kombat 10 is in my Wheel of Games list. So I would not want to have a 13-year-old kid watch me play Mortal Kombat 10. But we will get to that if we ever get to that. It's on the Wheel of Games. I'll have to see what we get to. For now, the warning is mostly there for language because, like I said, I do curse like a sailor when things don't go my way in game. Okay, I wanted to battle. Let's go. Actually, can we certify a few people into flying classes is what I want to know. So, of the people that we're going to need for these paralogues, let me see. She's already on a flyer. Why do you not have your required lance rank yet? What's wrong with you, Catherine? Okay, so we're definitely gonna have to work on leveling up some of these people. Cool. Gonna start with battle. Yeah, let's get these out of the way, these three. Let's start with the Forgotten. So we're just gonna be doing a whole bunch of paralogues here. Why is this an after battle save and not a new chapter save? Oh well.
Professor, you're looking lovely as ever. Are you working today? You gotta take a day sometime. Get out in the world and have some fun. Right? Sometimes you gotta forget all the things you ought to do and focus on what you'd rather do. Hey, we should go get something to eat. My treat.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
What? I can't invite my professor to dinner without it being a scam? Okay, fine. You got me. I need to ask a favor, and I wanted a way to work up the courage to ask you.
That's just gonna be contrarian.
No, for once, it's not about a girl. There are thieves in my family's territory. I was wondering if you'd go with me to drive them off. You remember the thief leader you fought at Conan Tower, yeah? Yes, Miklon. He was the oldest son of House Gautier. What's left of his band of thieves is causing trouble in Gautier territory. My father has asked me to come home and put down those murderous jerks. But he's asked for me to come alone. No knights, no backup of any sort. That's crazy, right?
Yeah, that sounds just a little bit crazy.
And the way my father is, he probably has some other motive that I'll never know. Maybe he just wants me to get some more experience in battle. A crazy way to suggest it, though. Anyway, I'm not going alone, no matter what he asks. I'm going to ask some of the others in our class to help too. But none of us have your experience. If you'd come with us, I'd be grateful.
Definitely sounds like a trap. No, there's multiple reasons why he's actually being asked to go there alone. But yeah, let's go. This paralogue, if you're not playing the Blue Lions...
Great. I'll talk to the others and see who's in. Thanks,
if you're
Professor.
playing as a different house and you're not using Sylvain regularly, you will want Sylvain in a class with a lot of movement points for this, because you will have to keep him out of trouble and the enemies will come for him. There's going to be a lot of enemies. You're going to have to move fast. So really, if you're playing this paralogue and you're not usually using Sylvain, make sure you get him onto a wyvern, for example. He's actually fairly easy to get onto a wyvern because he has strengths in lances and in axes. So that helps. Anyway, obviously we're not taking you guys. We're only taking our Blue Lions and Byleth, obviously. Cool. Who needs level ups? You definitely need more experience, yeah. You can go with him. Yep. And then Anna needs a few levels as well. She can go with Felix. So Anna doesn't need... Well, she can keep her lance, it's fine. Let's see, I think we have a knowledge gem that we can actually use, so... to help out a little bit. And I'll have to look up what the requirements were for Darkflyer. I always forget. But it's really important that we get her onto a Pegasus, and Happy as well, so... Let me just look that up. Darkflyer... B+ in Reason and a C in Flying. She should get to the B+ quickly enough, I think. But yeah, we can keep it on for now, I guess. Alright. Let's see. So the main thing about this paralogue is that all of these guys are carrying items, and 2 of them have speed boosters, or stat boosters in general. The problem is, once you have defeated a bunch of enemies, they will try, these 6 guys will try to escape to one of the exits over here or over here usually. And you can only close those exits by taking out the commanders. So you really want to work fast in this map. You want to make your way across as quickly as possible. And I just realized we're really gonna have to change the setup here, because why are all my mages over here? Like, come down here, please. Thank you. This is actually good. The dude can stay over here. He can probably do a lot of damage just to these guys. She's gonna have to stay away from the archers. There's a bunch of guys who are pretty fast over here, so that's actually good that she's in this area. Can you actually reach anybody? Yes, awesome. Who do we have over here? Actually, no, let's switch this around. Felix can go down here. Oh joy, we got a bot in the chat. Let me just clear this. Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of it right now, but Twitch is being obnoxious, so... There we go. Cool. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Yeah, these guys have high resistance, so we want Ingrid over here to take out these guys. And... this should work out okay. Yeah. We can pretty much throw Dimitri over here and he's just going to take care of all of this by himself. Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to be okay like this. Safe, let's go. Let's fight.
Okay. We've got the thieves covered on both sides. Some of the thieves are still carrying what they stole, so we have a chance to get it back. Gotta be careful though. They'll run off faster than a nobleman's daughter if we just rush in. Target the strongholds to cut off their escape routes.
Alright, let's go.
Here goes.
Let's see. Who do we want to take out first? Can I actually Nosferatu this guy? Yes. Awesome.
Thank goodness.
My father is offering a reward for every thief and rogue we take out. The more you beat, the more you get. Just remember, you gotta take them down fast. They'll bolt as soon as they're hurt. Take the strongholds and we cut off their escape route.
Yeah, we know. Yeah. Also, let's zoom in a bit again.
That went as expected.
Oh my god, why are we only getting so little experience here? This sucks. What level are these enemies?
As expected.
Level 14. Oh, that would explain it. Well, that sucks.
What should I do? Luck wasn't with you.
I'll go.
Nice. Exactly the right amount of damage, thanks to the seal. Love it. Okay. She can come over here so she can hopefully take care of this guy soon. Please take out the first mage. Thank you. Oh. Not enough to take him out? Alright.
I'm not sticking around here to get slaughtered by a bunch of stuck-up jerks like you.
Too slow.
Tink. And this guy is actually taking quite a bit of damage. That's surprising.
I'll give it my all.
Can you please get this guy with the killer bow? No, of course you cannot. Ash, I'm disappointed. You had a 39% crit chance. Alright.
I'll cut through.
Yep. Dimitri, just do your thing, please.
Gotta use your head sometimes.
Oh, he's trying to gambit. Nice. Yep, we're getting that right back with our Nosferatu, so that's good.
That worked out.
Damn, we're still doing 15 damage to this guy. Wow. That is one weak armored knight. Dimitri has no chill.
You never had a chance. That worked.
Good try.
Saw that coming.
Oh, really?
Saw that coming.
Wow. Come on, guys. Step it up.
Too slow.
Oh, come on, Dimitri. Why are you guys not hitting anything today? Oh, but our battalion is at max now. That's good.
That's it.
Ingrid is like, have you seen my rest stat? Like, seriously? Why are you guys even trying? Alright, let's see. Yeah, let's actually start over here. Now he's coming with the crit. Okay.
Who's next?
You're supposed to crit on enemy face, but okay, I guess.
Doubtless.
Let's go over here. Let's get these guys. Yeah.
Nice try.
So that's the first commander taken care of. 1 down, 3 to go.
Okay, that'll do it. This exit route is blocked off. Very good. Now let's keep cool and take out the other strongholds.
The fight continues.
Alright. Hang on. We're gonna take her last because we will see who we have to heal or who we can heal. Now that she has 10 uses of physic, we can actually afford to chuck a few more physic across the map. So that's gonna be the next commander that we take out. Done.
That's one more stronghold taken, and one more escape route blocked. There are still some strongholds left. Professor, which should we go for first?
Alright.
Predictable.
Yeah, let's take out this guy.
You fought well.
And it doesn't really matter which one of these two we take. Let's go with him.
What's next? It's...
And can't take out any of these guys with one hit. Okay. Oh, but Anna is level 10. Finally, that means we can do her paralogue. Nice.
If only sales were this good.
Because her paralogue is honestly a pain in the ass, and the sooner I get it done, the better.
I owe you one.
That said, her paralogue is very lucrative, because you get so many items and so much gold. Oh. We're trying to escape. Hey. Why is this dude running as well?
You saw that coming.
Seriously, Dimitri?
You saw that coming.
Why?
Too slow.
Good try.
Stand down. Over already.
Oh my god, this is so embarrassing. Imagine you're a guy in full plate armor and you're getting killed by an archer.
That was
Like,
tough.
that's just embarrassing.
Too slow.
At that point, do you just go back to boot camp or something? Like, just crawl under a rock and hide.
That's how it goes.
ready.
You go back to become the farmer in the countryside. Probably. Alright, well, I do want to take out these guys, so... yeah, that is actually the right one, okay.
Can't afford to lose. As expected.
Alright, Mercedes... Actually, you can afford to just use Nosferatu.
It's not over yet.
We really need to start working on getting this archer out of the way, because... as long as he is here, the other enemies can escape over here, which we do not want. We want to get these guys dead as soon as possible, so...
Why am I even here?
Alright. Who are we missing? Oh, Dimitri. Okay. There we go. Next commander.
Slow and steady.
Eesh. That was a level up.
So this is what the goddess grants.
This was also pretty pathetic.
Another escape route blocked. We're nearly done. Take out those thieves and capture that last stronghold.
Yeah, Sylvain, we're getting on it. My god.
Weak.
Nice. Just gonna skip right through these. Tink. Oh no, we actually dodged. Nice. That shield comes in handy. And again with the crest. Good job, Felix. I feel like Felix is probably the most valuable player in this time. It's gonna be either Felix or Ingrid, I feel. Because Dimitri can't hit worth shit this time. Alright, well, I don't think we're gonna get Ash over there in time, but we might as well try. Are we gonna get her over there? Maybe, possibly. Oh! Well, damn. I was hoping I would at least get enough. You know what? Gambit.
Huh, thanks.
Because I do actually want him to get another kill if I can.
So obvious.
It's just his movement options are severely limited. There we go. Crest of Fraldarius. Nice.
Why am I even here?
A magic staff. Wow, that is completely useless for Felix. Okay. Oof. Why is my hit chance so low? What the fuck? Let's go. Alright. And now we're basically just waiting to mop up the rest of these guys, because that was our last commander. bit unorthodox using a gambit for that, but okay. Yeah, and they are going to try to escape, but they just can't because the commander's already dead. So they're just gonna hole up in that little corner, which I guess is good for the dude because he still needs to get to level 20.
Weak.
So he can just farm all the experience over there.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Can't quite get over here, which is sad, but okay. I'll check a physic at the duel. Let's go. Oh, nice, level 21. What do you get?
I feel more powerful.
That is a good level up for a mage. That's a very good level up. I do actually want to leave the rest of these guys to the do, to be honest. So he can get to level 20 and get into warrior, which has a lot better growth stat.
Luck wasn't with you.
So yeah, I think we're just gonna ignore the rest of the guys and just let the do handle these last 3 idiots here. And hopefully that will be enough to let him level up.
Threat eliminated.
Although it doesn't look like it will work, but we'll see. We still have a bunch more paralogues to go, so it's not like we're going to be in a hurry here.
Luck wasn't with you. Sufficient.
Yeah, not enough, unfortunately. Oh well.
That's the last of them. Great work, everyone. Thieves everywhere. I can't believe this is what the world is coming to. At least we've restored the peace here, even if it's only for a little while.
Yeah, the AI in this battle is not the smartest. But hey, we got some nice stuff out of it. Oh, the do MVP. Okay, yeah. That is not surprising after what we just did. Now, the Gautier Knights is a very good battalion. It has really good stats, and it is stride. It's a stride battalion with a wider range than the one that we have right now.
Professor, thank you for your help. We drove off the thieves and got a reward from my father. Job well done, eh? Although, I don't know how to feel about this particular reward. I guess that's why my father tasked me with this mission. He wanted me to prove myself worthy of this relic.
Yep.
This weapon, the Lance of Ruin, it killed my brother. And now it's mine. Not remotely. I bear the crest of Gautier. The same crest my brother wished for his whole life, but never came to possess. I suppose I am. Miquelon hated me from the moment he found out I had a crest and he didn't. He was selfish and egotistical. I know it's not right to say bad things about the dead, but he earned it. Even now, I'm still cleaning up his messes. I have to wonder though, what if it was the other way around? If he had the crest, and I didn't, would I be the one my father thought was worth forgetting? Or would my fate have been wholly unlike his? You're probably right, Professor. It's not like me, is it? I don't pray much, but I think I'm going to pray for those who lost their lives to the thieves tonight. And for all of us. I'm afraid there are more days like these coming our way. Fargus has always been a cold place, never very well-to-do. Until about 10 years ago, our region was a battlefield for the people of the Sreng region to the north. And after the late king fell, the whole kingdom became unstable. So, It's no real surprise that more and more people are resorting to thievery, just to survive. And there are those rumors of the current regent being too busy chasing the ladies to bother with governing. Don't worry, I get the irony.
So yeah, that would be Dimitri's uncle, the current regent, who is at best ineffectual, at worst he was involved in getting his brother murdered. So, you know, fun times all around.
The whole damn kingdom is in decline because of nonsense like that. I'm hoping once we get Dimitri on the throne, everything will get better. Anyway, I'll leave it up to you to decide how you want to use our reward, including the Lance of Ruin. I know I can trust you with it until you think I'm ready. And Professor, if I could, I'd still like to buy you a meal sometime. No, I'm just asking a friend to hang out.
I'm not
that's all.
trusting Sylvain as far as I could throw him.
Again though, thank you for everything, Professor. I couldn't have done it alone.